This is Voss Sartain from Voss & Company Real Estate representing Sunrise Homes. Just wanted to give you a little bit of information on the current market and some statistics that I found really interesting about what's going on in our market today. I started out by looking at the entire Big Sky Country MLS, which encompasses an entire area including parts of Butte, all the way to Livingston, West Yellowstone, Bozeman, Belgrade, Manhattan, Churchill, Three Forks, so a large area. And I looked at the entire residential sales for 2019 versus 2018, and then I broke it down into going to the Belgrade and Bozeman areas. So we'll get to that in just a minute. In 2019, 3,716 residential sales occurred in the entire MLS. And in 2018, that number was 3,649. So there's actually been a 1.8% increase in the number of sales across the entire MLS. When I'm talking about the residential sales, I'm talking about anything from a single family home, a condo, a townhouse, it could be a vacation property, it could be a mobile home. So it's going to encompass all of those. When I look at the Belgrade market, I'm looking at the Belgrade and surrounding area. So that's going to include the Belgrade city limits and then any of the area surrounding Belgrade. In the Belgrade and surrounding area, there were 363 residential sales in 2019 compared to 304 residential sales in 2018. So that is a 16.25% increase from 2018 to 2019 in the number of sales. Big number. And then if you look at the average price in 2019, $386,068 versus $363,550 in 2018, which is a 5.83% increase in average price. And in 2019, the median price was $340,000 versus the median price of $318,950 in 2018. So overall, that's going to be a 6.2% increase from 2018 to 2019. And then finally, I looked at the price per square foot. The average price per square foot in Belgrade for 2019 was $193.78 versus $182.18 for 2018, which is a 6% increase. I also researched the sales in the Bozeman and surrounding market. So again, that's going to be the Bozeman city limits and then any of the area in the county surrounding Bozeman proper. There were 941 residential sales in 2019 versus 958 residential sales in 2018. So interestingly here, what we're seeing is a switch. We're actually seeing a decrease in the number of units sold in Bozeman 2018 versus 2019. It was a 1.8% decrease in the number of sales. Contrary to that, however, the prices were increased. And I'll give you an explanation kind of what that means a little bit later. In the Bozeman city limits and the surrounding area, the average price in 2019 was $605,410 versus $553,356 in 2018, which was an 8.6% increase in average price. The median price in Bozeman was $495,500 in 2019 versus $450,000 in 2018, which was a 9.2% increase in median price in the Bozeman and surrounding area. And finally, the average price per square foot in Bozeman for 2019 is $234.29 versus $218.80 in 2018, a 6.6% increase. So when you're taking a look at those numbers and you're trying to determine what's going to happen in the future moving forward in a market when you have numbers similar to what we're finding in Bozeman, I think it's time to be very cautious, honestly. So what we're seeing prices are continuing to go up, but the number of sales is now starting to decrease. And what that means is you've probably hit your peak pricing for the market in that area. And so that being said, you're most likely going to either have to have a downward pressure on pricing to increase those sales back up, or you're going to continue just to see the number of sales, the volume of sales decrease where and the dollar amount could stay the same or could continue to go higher, but you have a smaller pool of buyers who can afford to buy when you start to see prices going up, but number of sales going down. That's what's happening in Bozeman. The hard part to gauge with Bozeman, though, is because it's such a lifestyle town, and because we are starting to see such an influx of buyers who are coming in from other areas that have a lot more disposable income because they've sold their homes in whether it be California, Texas, Colorado, New York, or the West Coast. They have a lot more disposable cash to spend. And so when they're coming and looking at our prices, they actually don't think they're that bad. The negative thing, obviously, for people who live here and work here and want to, and are more in the service type industries, is that it's becoming less and less affordable to live within Bozeman or the surrounding Bozeman area. So the benefit to you as a buyer, especially as a Sunrise Homes buyer, is that Sunrise Homes is building in the Belgrade market. And Belgrade has seen consistent and positive increases in the number of sales. Although you do have some price increases across the board, those price increases are actually at a slower volume than what you're seeing in Bozeman. And so there's still lots of opportunity to get into the Belgrade market at what would be considered an affordable price for the Gallatin Valley market. The other thing that I don't have on my statistics here, but the average square footage between Belgrade and Bozeman, when I'm looking at just the square footages of these homes, is about the same. It's actually, you're not getting a significantly smaller home in Belgrade for the difference in the price. They're very similar. I think in Belgrade, it was like 2,250 square feet, and in Bozeman, it's about 2,500. The other really great thing that's going on in Belgrade is there's a lot of new development. And so that new development means that you can go into Belgrade, you can get new construction for a semi-affordable price. And there's multifamily and there's single family going up. So I think Belgrade's definitely going to be the market to watch, because I think it's about to explode. I also think with the influx of the airport growth and seeing the Alaska interchange with all of the new commercial businesses that are going to be going in there, again, Belgrade's the place to be right now. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going on with Sunrise Homes in the Belgrade area. Sunrise Homes is continuing to build in Gallatin Heights subdivision. We're super, super excited for the new 1 and 2+ acre lots that we have available in the new phase 5. All of the half-acre lots are gone, so if you didn't get one, you're going to have to wait for a resale, but let us know because we'd be happy to build you one in the new phase. Sunrise Homes has contracted for 20 of those lots and are taking pre-sale orders right now. Sunrise Homes is also continuing to build in Story Creek subdivision, which is just west of downtown, north of the frontage road. Currently, they're building 6 of their floor plans in Story Creek subdivision. Sunrise Homes has built out all of the 6,000 to 7,200 square foot lots, but they just acquired 6 additional lots that average about 10,000 square feet. Sunrise Homes currently has several specs available in Story Creek. We have 307 Crockett Way. That's a 2,157 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a 3-car garage, a study, and a bonus. We also have 304 Rugged Creek. That home is a 1.5 stories, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths on the main level with a huge bonus room upstairs. Sunrise Homes has additional spec homes coming up in Story Creek subdivision, so if you'd like more information, please give me a call anytime. My number is 406-539-5889, or you can email me at voss@kw.com.